Hey guys, I'm back and we're playing the finals. I don't know if I should, whatever. The intro is something different. But yeah, today we're going to be checking out a reward. We're going to be checking out a weapon skin that you can get for free if you put in a little time and effort. There's not too much time left, but still there is a little bit of time. And what we're specifically talking about is the Ospuze International Circuit Challenges. And we're going to be checking out specifically the circuit reward for these set of challenges. To get the circuit reward, you need to complete all three stages, all 7 challenges in each stage. So you need to complete every single challenge here, and you'll get yourself a weapon skin for the model 1887 or whatever, the medium shotgun. Um, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. To complete it, all the challenges and all, it's all pretty straightforward stuff. There isn't terribly a whole load complicated as far as this set goes. Yeah, some of them a little bit grindy. A lot of them just require you playing the different weapon types or gadgets or the different classes. And you should potentially complete everything without too much trouble. Uh, Let me see. I'm just curious. Yeah, they've also made things a lot more chiller. Like the eliminate opponents with mines. The mines are so useless, but you just need to get one elimination, so it's not terrible. Before, when they asked for a lot of these, it was always a bit of a pain. But just a single mine elimination shouldn't be too bad. Quick melee is also just a single one. Uh, Honestly, this one took me a bit of time. Traverse 30 times using your teammates' placeable items because this revolves around teammates putting something down. And I'm not totally certain, but I think you can only utilize their thing once for it to track. If you keep bouncing on like the jump pad of like a teammate's thing, it won't count multiple. So this one tracked a little slower than what I was used to, but that was mainly because I was just paired with teammates that weren't really throwing a ton of gadgets at the time. But it was tracking fine as far as that goes. Um, yeah, like I said, again, this one is the 15 daily contracts. So this is sort of like you do need to make sure you're playing at least 3 separate days to make sure you get the full set of 5 daily contracts. So I guess this one technically is a little time gated. So you definitely want to be jumping on minimum 3 days before the season ends. So I did mention that there is a timer on this. Once the season's over, the contracts go away and we'll get a new set. So reward tied to this particular circuit challenge will no longer be available. So yeah, definitely jump on before season's end. And considering the daily contract challenge, make sure you're jumping on at least a few days, if not a little bit more, to make sure. Uh, Otherwise, everything tracks simultaneously and all, so you don't need to worry about completing stage one before like all these challenges now that they're unlocked will track at the same time. So you can make progress on everything all together, which is always nice. And yeah, that's what needs to be done. And provided you complete all of that, you will unlock yourself the medium shotgun model 1887 endurance. What is it called? Endurance mode. So a little Ospuze themed skin for the weapon, and yeah, this is what it looks like. Nice glossy finish to the paint job, giving you the Ospuze colors. So maybe that'll go well with one of your themed sets for medium. I don't know. But yeah, that is the reward. And again, time limited. And just heads up, if you're particularly interested in this after the season's over, so far they've not brought this stuff back as far as specific skin for a specific weapon. Maybe the skin will become available for another weapon, but so far what they've done is if you want this particular skin, you need to be here on time, completing the challenge and earning the reward. And then once it's gone, it is gone. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. We'll play some quick cash. Then, oh wait, let's start with TDM and then go quick cash and then power shift. I haven't played TDM in a while in this game. Yeah. I'll play a couple of games. Again, I'm not super familiar with this weapon, so if I don't do particularly well, I apologize. If I do really badly, then we might just skip the stream and unleashed. Let's see. Let me just check audio. Buzzfish bash. Oh.
Now, the Jet Setters versus the Vogues. Team up, rack 'em up. It's TDM time.
Let's dive in, people. There is just one rule out there today. Stay alive and take out your opponents.
Here at the finals, we sure know how to spice things up.
Teammates. I'm trying to get near teammates and they keep fucking running off somewhere else. Dude, fucking, I don't know where teammates are on this fucking map, man. Hardly did any damage.
Enemy spotted up there. 1 minute left on the clock.
Anything can happen now.
I feel like a shotgun that close should do a lot more damage. But like, I know it's like one shot and all, but like, dude, there's like two like damn near point blank shots. That like were like center mass too.
Just 30 seconds remaining. Every move counts.
Concentration is key in these final moments.
Executed round from the Jet Setters. They hit some turbulence, but landed the win when it mattered.
It used to be meta. Dude, people complain about this fucking the real dog shit no one's complaining about.
And they'll win the match.
They love the dog shit, but like somewhat like kill. Those are like two server on this game is also another fucking thing, dude. 2 shots barely did any damage to the guy.
Guardian turret active.
I shot right in the center there, man. This fucking shotgun has like no pellet spread or what? Stick with teammates a little bit. Dude, the range on this. fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, man. I don't know how you're even supposed to win that. That was perfectly played by me, and I still like only got him to like last health.
Enemy spotted. Down there. Enemy spotted. Enemy got me. I'm gonna go downstairs.
In this team deathmatch, the Jet Setters rule the arena from above, proving once again they're in a league of their own.
It seems better at a range than close up. It's a fucking pretty weird shotgun. Like, I remember the first time I tried it out, like, I was trying out that skin, like, a while ago they gave. And I was like under the impression it was like a marksman rifle. I was like, oh yeah, it's a really good marksman rifle. And then I looked it up when I was like doing the end of the stream, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a shotgun? It plays better as like a ranged shotgun, obviously. Look, it plays like it's got like almost slug rounds as opposed to like regular rounds, which makes it more of a marksman. Like up close, it doesn't seem to be doing damn near any damage for a shotgun. That makes it worth getting up close in a fight. Again, I'm not like particularly good with this gun. I don't use it much, so I don't know the intricacies. Yeah. Like in real life, shotguns do have a lot of range though. That is something that like video games have sort of done shotguns dirty. But like on a video game balancing side, shotguns, like it's too OP to have that much range.
up against the Retros. TDM time is always a good time.
Team Deathmatch, Scotty. The only thing that matters here is eliminations. No objectives, no mercy.
Right, June. Every player needs to bring their A game.
Dude, that is nuts. That should have been a fucking kill, man. That third shot, like, I should not have needed that extra shot. There's no way that deserved an extra shot. He was so low, and it still didn't finish him off. That made no sense, that gunfight, as far as damage output goes.
Moving, follow me.
Again, teammates are too spread out, man. I need help with teammates with this gun. Like, I need, like, people to be shooting back with me. Again, the damage output is not making proper sense, dude. This might be server related then, like, because yeah, it's definitely server related. I'm dying very fast. Time to death isn't matching up. What the? Which makes me being with teammates more important. See, again, that did no damage to him. What am I stuck on? Dude, oh my god, that packet burst nearly fucking killed me. The fucking symbol popped up. I thought I was stuck on something, dude. Yeah, I knew it was connection. Like, the gunfight's one. What's up, Slayer? Again, I'm getting stuck on like nothing.
Enemy over there.
Less than enemy spot clock. Now is the time to shine.
Every second counts. No time to waste.
10 seconds. Round one goes to the Ultra Rares. They made a statement, but the job isn't done yet. 10 seconds.
I tell you, this game's like connections are wonk now, man. So unfortunate. Can't do anything.
The Ultra Rares were in
I don't know, maybe it was
last round.
myself with. Yeah, probably the. again, nothing is blocking me. See the packet burst symbol popped up. I'll check afterward if it's my connection or not. I don't think it is though. Again, it's stuck because of packet. And again, the symbol pops up. I was fucking in the middle of chasing that dude down. He was low health, man. Actually, I watched like a YouTuber. He was also showing that this was happening to him. I'm pretty sure it's the game. Again, he's not even in India. I was watching a YouTuber like from the US, and this was happening to him too. Again, mid-gun fight. Are you fucking kidding, dude? Let me just check. This is absurd, dude. It might be my connection. I just saw there's like some dips on my connection. I don't know what's causing that. I'll take responsibility for shitty connection when it's on my end. Quick, easy way to check my
Let's see if the
stream.
final round will be their greatest hit yet.
All attention is on this climactic round. One last fight for glory.
Turret deployed. Skyguard active.
fucking turret, dude. Hey, fuck off, man.
Bringing retro magic to every moment. The Retros secured the win in the arena.
We could actually slow it down. I think my internet was fucking me up for that last early stage. Made a decent comeback too in that last game. Played my life like there was no other thing more important. Which really isn't, considering it's a TDM. Wait, I'm gonna get my final tier reward for sure next week when the new challenges kick off. Should be good enough. Should be good enough to get close, and then maybe I'll need to play like one more chill play or something. The number one sponsors in Gmail, I didn't mean to switch to them just to win. I just want the rewards because they're good rewards. What the fuck?
Okay, the Kingfish, the High Notes, and finally, the Mighty. The showdown starts now. It's a fortune-fueled frenzy in quick cash. The first team to grab enough cash will win.
Right on the money, Scotty. Speed is key.
The Mighty are unlocking Vault Blood in second pump.
And they're already circling for more. First cash out initiated by the Kingfish. Attack on beat, feel it! A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
What the fuck? Just stop, man. I don't know.
Just got shut down.
And we got our
Dude,
first
what a
team.
fucking shitty
That one's gonna stick with the Mighty.
dude. Lost connection, I think, man. What a shitty timing that disconnect was.
The Kingfish are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
They're moving with purpose. No wasted motion here. Our contestants will want to remain in motion. Our Sky Laser just went online and will carry out a painful punishment on those who don't.
Those guys are okay.
With a shot of might, the Mighty are opening Vault 2. sure our contestants would like to pause and catch their breath, but not Orbital Lasers event yet. Cash out in progress, thanks to the high notes. The mighty have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Game show event is over. Time for contestants to log back in. Elimination streak is heating up and showing no signs of cooling down.
That's a steal. A mighty move from the mighty.
They just upped the ante, Scotty.
Turret deployed. APS online. Moving. Follow me. That's how you play. The mighty. Setting them off. A new vault. That's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance. The high notes are flying into vault 3. The mighty won't want to make this a habit. Team wipe again. The mighty are re-entering the arena. This match just passed its midway point. A lot of action still in store for you folks.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
got stuck in there, dude. Felt like sludge.
Mighty performance from the Mighty. They're down again.
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
The Mighty are back in play.
Some familiar faces. The Kingfish need to get ready for payback.
Placing a turret. Big plays from the Mighty. Cash out on the way.
How is this like, dude? The damage is so awkward, dude. It does certain amount of damage and then it does half that damage with the same exact shot, dude. I'm sure this is connection related, and I don't think it's my connection this time. Like, I get it. The first time it was my connection, man, but this is fucking weird as shit, dude. How it affects damage to such an extreme, dude. It's fucking absurd, dude.
They'll have to start again. Grenade out. In a regal maneuver, the Kingfish stole the cash out. That's a thunderous reclaim. The Mighty took that cash out back. Current play. Current number 2. Enemy spotted! Down there! Grenade. Well, the Mighty demonstrated strength in this bout to claim the win. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.
Fucking rough start, but teammate who stayed played some pretty solid action, and then I was able to do a little something at the end. Teammate was cleaning up what I was damaging. So I'll take those assists.
Kingfisher showing their skill. First cash out in progress.
This is it, the first team wipe of the round.
Yep, the tough shells are going to remember that one. The tough shells are back in the arena, folks.
They're back in the mix. The ultra rares might just be their top target.
A would-be thief just met a brick wall. That cash out isn't going anywhere.
If it bleeds, it's probably already gone. Front grenade out. Deploying turret.
Hard cheese for the tough shells with another team wipe.
They tried to climb up the competition, but ended up getting shucked.
This is exactly what the Kingfish needed. They've pocketed their first cash out.
Schooling is a proven defense against predators, and the Kingfish are using it here in the arena. Strong teamwork.
The Kingfish are opening both
Guardian turret out. APS defense.
Eliminations are piling up for a contestant out there. Let's see how far they can take it.
Cash out station C.
out endurance, and the Tough Shells come out on top. Cash out complete.
And it was all made possible by a well-timed steal.
Okay, let's go. Threat detected here.
Cash out underway by the Ultra Rares.
Hold on to your respawn credits. Reviving here.
Destruction and mayhem characterize the first half of this match. I can't wait for what comes next.
I'm pretty sure we'll witness even more unforgettable moments. The game show event's done, and it did not disappoint.
Deploying. The crowd's losing it. Enemy over there. No more steel on B.
Cash out stolen in the very last moments of this match. It's the Tough Shells.
Both shields up.
Using a hardened game plan, the Tough Shells outpaced the competition to win this match. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. Presenting the Kingfish. The Big Splash. Move or be moved. Team, power shift waits for no one.
You're tuning into Power Shift, where the battleground is a platform and victory. Getting it back to home base.
Contestants need to stay in control to keep moving in the right direction. The closer they get to home, the more cash they'll collect. The platform's looking a little slippery now. It's a Big Splash and the quest to take control. The Kingfish have seized control and are steaming back to base. We have a heist out there. The Big Splash are now heading for home.
Deeply appreciated.
The Big Splash is making waves now. Solid progress.
Our other team better get a move on unless they want to see the Big Splash sail away with the platform.
Platform never felt safe. I
Dude, that third shot did no damage and it hit Mark good.
Halfway mark.
The Big Splash now command that platform.
Honey, I'm home. Enemy bombing out there. They're locked in like the platform going home.
The Big Splash continue to ride the tide of success on top of the platform.
Going up there.
The Big Splash are now in the driver's seat and advancing. Action time! The Kingfish grabbed control and are moving back to base.
Thank you.
Eliminating the contestants will now make them go, well, kaboom!
We've got motion. The Big Splash are on the offensive.
Every elimination landed like a hammer to glass. Bang, bang, bang.
I got a lot of assists there.
An incredible match concludes with
I
the
think
big
I got
splash
this on my
as the
turret.
victors. And with that, we'll see you next time at the finals. Presenting the Tough Shells versus the Mighty. Power up and lock it in, folks. This is Power Shift.
We're jumping right into the action here in Power Shift. Contestants will have to use that platform all the way back to their team's base.
But they had better watch out. Lose control and all that progress can be reversed quickly, and the cash they've earned will shift to their opponents.
Are you seeing this, Scotty? Our first elimination. This could set the pace for the rest of the match.
The platform remains unclaimed. If any viewers are looking for a break to go and grab an Ospuze, this might be your chance. The Mighty are first to grab the platform. Their opponents are going to be feeling the heat now.
Enemy spotted, down there!
The Mighty are working as a team, and it's paying off.
Control
platform.
Will the opposing team manage to break through the tough shell's defenses and claim the platform?
Oh, fuck! How many shots, man? And he was hitting all of those. I'm telling you, these servers are so jank in this game.
And there it is. The mighty grab control. Pushing. Okay, let's go.
As contestants leave the arena the mighty are looking very
The second half starts now. It's anyone's game.
right you are, Scotty. There's no time for a break, as anything could happen in an instant.
The mighty aren't just participating. They're dominating with that platform push.
Nice, I'll be on tomorrow.
Helmets start to advance to their base.
I'll play Battlefield tomorrow. Weekly challenge, grind, action. Dude, Rook, I wanted to tell, like, you disappeared from the stream and I had just remembered. There was like a free weekend in COD, dude. It would have been nice playing with you. The game's actually pretty decent right now.
And the mighty take over the helm and start to advance to their base. Guardians are active. Danger up there! Grenade out.
What? Dude. Fucking revive me right on top of a bomb, man. Thank you.
The mighty are now in the driver's seat and advancing. APS defending.
That's the end of this game show event. Let's see if the contestants can refocus.
Grenade set.
A contestant on an elimination streak.
appreciate the sheer grit on display. These teams are pushing themselves just like I did in my heyday.
The grit on display is inspiring.
And they're off back to their base. The mighty take control.
Fucking gajillion mines here, man. I'm gonna die just because of the mines.
Right now, but are they really? We're about to find out. Time, just as I was about to head to the sponsors lounge for a snack.
An incredible match concludes with the mighty as the victors.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you next time.
And there's free weekend on zombies and stuff like that too, man. There was like a zombies mode that was free and all. It wasn't just multiplayer. Anyway, I'll be on Battlefield tomorrow, like I said. Model 1887 endurance mode. Played, checked out. Did alright with it. Like the power shift games were whatever. The quick cash games were pretty good. And TDM like was decent too. The first, like the stuttering in the second match of the TDM, I think that was my connection. There was a dip in my like connection. I checked on the stream and all. There was definitely like some connection related issues on my end. But that being said, this gun's incredibly inconsistent because of connection related stuff. Whether it's on my end or often I would presume also on like the final server end. Like the damage is just all over the place. And I think it's just due to like server inconsistencies. And in that one rare case, it was my connection. Usually my connection's pretty stable. Sometimes there's issues, whatever, right? It's like the internet, man, whatever. But there's a lot of inconsistencies where I'm pretty sure it wasn't my server thing, even in this stream, where damage was just not reflecting the hit markers that I was getting and the range I was shooting at. When this gun is working as intended, it's actually a lot of fun. It's not great, but it is fun to use. It is definitely an effort that hopefully teammates are supporting you to clean up kills or at least damage them enough so you can finish them off also. The range on it was absurd, right? Like, again, the first time I used it, I was showcasing, like, I think the Ngmo skin, or some skin for it or something from a previous circuit reward, right? And I thought it was a marksman rifle the whole stream until the end when I was like, oh, it's a shotgun or what? Up close, I think you have that option to hip fire it and all. But again, I think just damage output and all is just not great. So more times than not, I wanted to use this a little bit more range. Give me a little space so I can utilize it. And even with a little space, I felt underperforming at times. But again, I think the bigger issue, and it's why I don't use any of the shotguns in the game, is I'm pretty sure like most of the shotguns have like pellet damage, not like so, and the pellets just ghost depending on quality of server. So you'll get a hit marker, and it should be a lot of pellets hitting that, but because of the server, like they don't register all the pellets, and you do significantly less damage than you should be doing. And it becomes very difficult to use when it's like bad, like when you're on a distant server or something and the connection's going to be laggy. There's nothing you can do with these shotguns. Again, this one I felt like, you play it a little bit more range, it's got a little bit of value. But even then, like the inconsistencies in like just damage output was absurd. Like an absurd, like there's literally like multiple times where I was shooting and you're doing this much damage, and then suddenly the third shot does a quarter of the damage you were just doing with the like previous shots. And nothing has changed as far as like miss or anything, inaccuracy or anything. No, everything's been on the same shot, same hit, and then damage is half or quarter. More times than not, it's quarter or even less than quarter of what you should be getting. It makes it a little bit. That's why I hate shotguns in this game. And this has been a problem for a while, at least in Asia, where the shotguns just are way too inconsistent. And more times they're not completely useless because we get put into pretty bad server locations that don't cater to our region, right? So it's just generally a bad like connection quality. And this was definitely performing like that. Like in the power shift games, there was like a lot of inconsistencies, like as far as like damage versus how much it should be outputting. But still, I enjoyed the gun. It was fun. Like I think if it wasn't so inconsistent, I'd probably be down to like use this gun more often. But like I was having a lot of fun. Like even like the quick cash and like when it hits, it feels so good. And like I said, that range is kind of absurd with it, right? So it is a lot of fun like as a gun. But like even on a casual level, the inconsistencies is so off-putting that like I don't want to be anywhere near this gun. Or even if I'm just casually playing, it'll just frustrate me more times than not. And like I said, that's not specifically to this gun, it's specifically to all the shotguns in this game. Where like that damage output just is so inconsistent. And often the damage output, like a lot of the shotguns and stuff like that, like, or even the precision weapons, right? They're incredibly unforgiving if you miss your shots or you don't get full credit for the damage you're supposed to get. So it becomes a lot tougher to use. So yeah, I think Fun Gun definitely needs a buff, man, because it's not that great. But pointless to use if you're in my situation where it's just going to be super inconsistent and more of a detriment to your team and your enjoyment of the match. But but we did all right. Like I think gameplay wise, it was all right. Like considering like how much I needed, like even in like the ideal scenario, I think more times than not, this gun is like the way it's balanced at the moment. More times than not, you're going to be getting assists, and you're going to be relying on your teammates to finish off the kill. I mean, there's sometimes, man, like where I was doing such chunky bits of damage, and then I'd shoot, and it would leave them one shot. But the amount of damage to leave them one shot wasn't matching up to the amount of damage I was doing prior. I was doing like this really fat chunk of damage, and then shoot, and it drops them to one shot, but the amount of health that was reduced was not anywhere near that fat chunks that I was hitting before. And it became like blatantly obvious. Like the reason I'm like, dude, this is like, was because of my connection kind of getting messed up, and I was seeing the inconsistencies on an extreme level. Like, and I was like, oh, this is impossible to use at the moment. And I was like, I checked, and it was like, okay, my connection is a little wonky. But this occurs even when your connection's stable and the server location is too far and you're just lagging and all. That same wonkiness is going to apply, maybe not to that extreme that I was experiencing when my connection was kind of being a little bit bad. Yeah. It is, for the most part, a pretty enjoyable weapon, despite, I think, the struggles in some of the gunfights. Yeah, I guess that's it for checking out the weapon portion. Again, I like the gun, man. It's just like I said, I get put into a lot of like iffy servers and connections, matches with server-related connection issues. I mean, I presume it's not an iffy server. It's just a server that's not ideal for my location. Is more likely the scenario, right? Anyway, that's it. I guess anything. There's some talking points, but honestly, with this game, I feel like I'm curious to see what season 10 is gonna hold for us. Like I do think it's gonna be an important season. Like I think this has been like there's so many issues with this game. Player population, server quality, weapon and other balance issues and stuff like that. And there's just a lot, right? Even I'd argue and say the live service has been in a downward spiral, or not spiral, downward trajectory as far as quality goes for a live service. I wouldn't say it's bad. Like there's still a lot of good elements to the live service, but there's a lot of missing from it, right? Like I said, I think a lot of like things you come to expect from a season by season content is missing. Like some of the seasons, or partially given one season and then missing the next season, and then some other portion of the live service is given that season. It's like they've broken the live service, what you expect on a regular basis, into like multiple seasons. So you're getting a third of a content rollout for one season, and then the second third, the second season, and then the final third, the third season, which really should have all just been a single season of content. Like when I talk about like gadgets, weapons, map variety and stuff like that, right? Like a lot of that stuff, it feels like it's been missing. And the reason I think season 10 is going to be a really like pivotal moment as far as like, are we sticking with this game or not, is because they're cutting off the old generation consoles from the game. So we're going to lose that like old generation player population. PS4 and Xbox One and all will no longer be part of the content. And in a lot of ways, that's a good thing, because now there's less excuses for like limiting the scale of content coming into the game and the quality of the content. We're going to expect more and better, right? Because no longer is the old generation of consoles holding the game back. But what worries me is player population is already kind of struggling with this game, and I don't know if like whatever they do in season 10 is going to be important, because is it converting those old old console players to the new generation, and is it going to bring new people to like fill that gap, or are we going to just see like a reasonably chunky portion of the community disappear and not be not be like replaced or refilled, right? So if we lose that chunky bit of player population, already we're struggling as far as player population goes. It's going to be even worse. And then depending on the quality of content in season 10, it will probably get even worse if that happens, right? So it is sort of a very pivotal season, this coming up one, season 10. Because like I said, it's going to be important that they go into season 10 showcasing a really solid content rollout and live service that is befitting active game, which I feel like they've been falling short the last few seasons. But again, the argument is like, were they falling short because of the limitations of the old generation? And then the flip side of like a good live service like requirement is, what is the player base going to look like also? I'm hoping it's not a double whammy where live service is on par with what we've been getting the last few seasons, which is okay but not great, and player population dips and doesn't actually have any revival or recovery from the loss. If we get that double whammy, I think the game's over. Like already, because of how like pivotal season 10 is, like as far as like what the execution and player population looks like, as far as execution of live service and player population, I'm hesitant in investing in like the battle pass and committing to the season. I bought like the multi-bucks and all that, so I have plenty. So I can potentially buy the battle pass, or even buy the 20 tier skip battle pass if I want, with the points I have. Which might be what I mean, the sad thing is like, I'm like, do I buy the battle pass immediately, or do I wait and decide whether I want to buy the 20 tier skip one, which would be unfortunate if that's the direction I end up going. If that's the direction I end up doing, like, oh, I'm buying the 20 tier skip, I'll probably wrap up my time with finals and kind of play it significantly less. But again, this is all like, that's what I'm saying. This season 10 launch is going to be a big deal as far as the future of this game, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. We still got a few more weeks, and so I have a little bit more time. I'm trying to complete this Battle Pass bonus tier. I want that like final reward. So definitely planning on chill playing and weekly challenge playing this game several times more before season ends, or at least a few more times, I would wager. So not yet the end of chill play season 9. But definitely, I think already questioning season 10. You know, it'd be nice if they did like some sort of like reveal for season 10 and really put the community at ease, or at least put me at ease, as far as like what the live service is going to look like come season 10 and beyond. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. I mean, honestly, the model 1887, like throughout the stream, I was like, man, should I like favorite this weapon and occasionally do gameplay with it because it was fun? It's just too inconsistent, though. Like, I don't want to favorite the gun and occasionally play it and then suffer.